Here's Caslick with an early touch as they swing it wide, looking to get it to the flanks early, and that's exactly what they do, and it's Terita who is going to go ocean to ocean. In WA, it's only taken 25 seconds, and they're already up and running at the Perth Sevens.
From this favoured Australian side, straight off the restart, they're able to retain their own ball, but Bienne Terita, she has shown us time and time again that she's a brilliant finisher. She's strong, she's fast, and she certainly knows how to find the try line.
Well, without Maddie Levi, but when you've got this woman to call upon, well, was Sariah Paki. She plays scrum half as well. Here's Caslick, and Levi in the middle of the park just dishes it to Paki, and she puts the foot on the gas as well. In fact, it's Alysia Lefau-Fakaosilea who's going to run it in for Australia.
Must have been instructed by Walshy to get off to a fast start, but just a simple play here from Teagan with Alysia running unders, sees her clear the coast. Alysia, she's been a strong player for this squad for a few years now, product of Queensland Rugby.
Maddie Ashby.
Backwards, play on!
Doesn't quite work out. Ball's gone backwards, so says the referee, and now they can run. And Faith Nathan can run. There's number 3.
Time off, please.
Just going to check the grounding here.
Check the groundings.
Just look at her pin the ears back. You can see her family there on the left, banging to bring her in. That's really special, and that's what makes these home tournaments so wonderful for the players of that nation.
Great stuff. So one gone begging there for Australia. Now South Africa can try and get some attack going, but they're a long way from the Australian try line, and they've juggled the ball forward as well. Advantage Australia. They can play on if they want to with the advantage. Inside ball from Teagan Levi to Terita, and she will jog over for her second score of the match.
There as Australia ran for their own coast, but weren't able to retain it in that crucial time. But Teagan Levi there just puts it on a dime for Bienne Terita. She's shown us how strong she is, but remembering how much work she had to do for us to even get down here in the first place is a testament to her work rate.
Australia go hunting more points. Here's Caslick, captain of this team, to another leader. And here's a run-in for Heidi Dennis on debut. Has her first try for the Aussie Sevens. What a moment for the 18-year-old.
That is just absolute scenes to see her teammates run over and get around her. Kaitlin Shave here, big carry into contact. Able to create space on that right. Charlotte Caslick puts it on a dime for Sharni. The veteran and the debutante link up to see Dennis cross over for her first 5 points on the circuit.
And a warm round of applause at HBF Park for young Heidi Dennis. And there you go, that's what it means to the squad as a whole. Given a chance here at their hosting.
In there, eking extra metres, Faith Nathan. Now Paki again in the middle with Lefau-Fakaosilea, and Bienne Terita on the outside, slipping off tackles, fending away defenders, offloading the ball, jinking and weaving for Alysia Lefau-Fakaosilea to finish off.
Bienne had her work cut out for her, but she has a strong step, able to hold strong in the defence. Alysia running strong on her inside, able to deceive one defender and cruises over.
Shona Campbell for Great Britain, Lloyd. Oh, look at that, rugged over the ball. Lefau-Fakaosilea, and away they come again. We saw Australia play with 6 in the Cape Town final, and they were simply superb. What have they got this time? Oh, Terita just swatting Cal away, and that is some response.
With only 6 women on the field. Great distribution here from Charlotte to find Bienne, who we have seen time and time again finish so strongly. That fend is brutal. You'd hate to be on the other side of it, but that is what determination.
Long opening periods. Ashby again for Paki. And now Lefau-Fakaosilea should open up here for Alysia Lefau-Fakaosilea. Nice and patient. Australia strike first.
Rugby, they were so patient building their phases. Waves the wand, but backs her speed to cruise over.
Quick ball. Have really just settled into their rhythm nicely, have Australia in the opening half. Now Ashby for Faith Nathan. A lot of early defence here for Canada, and it's a quick tap again, just pouring forward Australia. That is clinical, Aussie at its best. Maddie Ashby scores.
Dare I say it. Here we see Charlotte just take a quick tap, waves the wand between two hands. Ashby running nicely on her outside, crashes over.
And away they go, quick tap goes Caslick, wants one more before half-time. They are lining up. Ashby just skips out of the tackle, and Australia will get a third try before the break, an important score.
Huge defensive effort from there. Able to force a turnover at the ruck. But again, the decision-making has proven to be the difference in this first half. Opts for the quick tap, runs into clear space. Eventually finds the hands of Maddie Ashby, who gets the job done.
Just as Canada had fought a little way back into it, Australia shut the door again. And here is space for Bienne Terita. They created it well. Scurfield's going to chase, but she's not going to have enough. Terita keeps her feet. That is wonderful. Athleticism, pace, power, balance, the whole package.
Bienne Terita. She has, what we actually don't see is her work rate to get around the corner to be the first receiving player. She just backs herself. She had Canadian defenders coming hard at her, but the fend and the leg drive is unmatched. She's a real shining star for this Australian side.
Despairing dives of Scurfield and Valenzuela. Paki.
Advantage.
Australia absorbing that time on the clock and then sealing it in fine style. It's been a very classy performance from Australia when they needed one.
In the attack, just with flair. Look at Sariah Paki, runs with the ball in two hands, questioning her defenders. Looks like she's about to offload it at the finest minute.
It is there for Australia. Ashby clears it wide. Good hands across the line for Nathan, who will go in untouched. She is all pace out wide.
But look at this big, big pill from Alysia, finding space on the edge in Faith Nathan. She's a finisher, and that she does.
Such contrasting Olympic gold medalists in 2016, setting up play for some of the youngsters here. Ashby watches on as they scoot away through and under the posts for another 5-pointer.
So great to see her to be the benefactor of this one.
Now trailing by a couple. There's a lovely offload from Lefau-Fakaosilea. They swing it to the left. Terita, one of the best finishers, getting around. Cuts infield, has support runners everywhere, including Caslick. Blythe coming back, looking to cut down the angle. Caslick goes in, and Australia are back in front.
One of the most impressive plays we've seen in this. Bienne Terita, strong finisher, beats Stacey Walker back on the inside. But you can always count on Charlotte Caslick to be at the right place at the right time. That ball couldn't have popped up any better for her. And she clears the coast.
(17-14). Ashby, they want to go fast here. Du Toit kicks out of the tackle. Oh, it's Dominiquedu Du Toit. She can't believe it. There's the try, and Australia are now clear by 8.
Ah, that is super impressive from Dom.
Olsen, that one's not straight. It'll fall for Australia anyway, and Ashby sets off. They switch it late, and it is Lefau-Fakaosilea who goes in for the first.
In the back of the area here from the US, not being able to retain their own ball from the line out. Picked up nicely by Ashby, has her defenders questioning. Running under her was Alysia, strong forward. Has been quite impressive throughout this side. And she gives Australia the 5-point lead.
Settles it just inside the USA 22. Lefau-Fakaosilea. Ashby. Over for Nasser. On in place of Terita. Dummies the switch for Smale. And now finds her. How do you like those hands? From Nasser to Smale, Australia up by 10.
Just look at this. Nasser just dancing that ball. Kirsch bites in, and that spousal veils on the inside shoulder. Ever anticipating it is their seasoned leader, Sharni. That will mean so much to her here on home soil.
Nathan spins it away for Caslick. Lefau-Fakaosilea gets the return ball and now looks left in the direction of Du Toit. Du Toit going in and away, in and away, in and away, and away. Has she got enough in the tank to take it the distance? Look at little Donnie Du Toit go.
There was some brilliant play in this. Maddie Ashby essentially coming around the corner to create an extra number, but she had lots of work to do. Dom Du Toit with Napper in front of her. Strong left foot step. She strides 60 meters. Oh, you've got to love it.
You sure do, and I know who else will be loving that one. Cleverly rides that tackle just short of the 22. Smart work from Caslick. Lefau-Fakaosilea over to Nathan, who has plenty of pace and got numbers on the outside, and they will go in again. It's Shave.
This was all built off a huge scrum where Australia were able to turn over possession. Charlotte Caslick, we know how lethal she is and how her step can really deceive anyone.
Right,
but ultimately it was here. Faith Nathan had Sullivan running on the back foot, and sitting nicely outside of her was Kaitlin Shave, who waited patiently, and she cruises over. Brilliant first touch from Kaitlin.
Tap and go from Levi. Smale. And now Caslick for Ashby stepping in. And now Caslick pouring forward. Oh, they held off her. And you cannot stop the world's best player for twice in a row.
The best. Huge play here from Teagan Levi to turn the ball over. Finds the hands of Ashby. She creates. She gets defenders to bite on her, availing that right edge. And Charlotte, true to the DNA of her rugby ability, finishes it off in front of a huge home crowd.
The temperature, turn up the temperature on Island. And here's another woman to do it. Caslick, she likes that, just goes across field. Then the switch for Teagan Levi. Higgins chasing. Oh, just about had her, Eve Higgins. But Teagan Levi comes up trumps when they needed her under the posts.
Charlotte Caslick linking up with Teagan Levi to put Australia. Charlotte just running in between two defenders, waving the wand. Teagan Levi, only her second appearance at this tournament, and shows us that she's still got the goods in spades.